I've come to a realization that it is extremely important to be organised in Stardew Valley, and that is just something that we really are not. I mean, there is stuff all over the place. So today we are going to organise our shed and make sure we put some sort of organisation in place. So let's get into it. I need some wood and I need to make some more chests, I think. And we're going to reorganise this today together. That's right, welcome back to Stardew Valley with me, Krayto, where today I must have already collected from you this morning. Hello. I am back on the farm. It's winter. It's the first day. I've not done anything since I was last with you apart from make this sign. And that's quite significant because we're going to be using that today. Like I said in the intro there, we are going to be organising our shed. But first, we do need to probably go and cut down some more trees so that we can have enough wood. Now, trees, look at our fruit trees, isn't that sad? Trees are not going to grow back in winter, but we do still have all of this down here, so hopefully this will be plenty of wood. Another thing I want to do before we get into spring is I want to try and upgrade our barn. I know I said previously that, the cows we've got, we need to milk anyway, so we'll be going in to feed them, but it would just be nice to not have to worry in case we run out of time. We want to go and do a skull cavern run or something. We want them to be nice and fed when we're out and about doing other things. So I think that makes sense. We need to upgrade their barn to a deluxe one with a nice fancy feeder in it. But yeah, we've got a bit of wood, 400 now. I've collected some over the last few days as well, and I think that should do us for some storage. I mean, we're not going to need loads, but we are going to need some signage. We are going to need a few more chests. We're probably going to move some of this junk in there as well, because out here that was the wrong one. Out here it's never getting used because I just forget it's there. And that's another great example. This seed maker I've literally never used. I always forget it's there. So we need to take it with us into our shed because we know that is where we do all of the good stuff, right? Makes a bit of sense to me at least. Let's also take this chest with us. We don't need that here anymore. I think actually there's a few bits in it, so there we go. Let's take you. And I guess we should probably also take down this scarecrow because we're not going to be growing anything in winter. The mill is milling. As you can see, it's stuff churning away in there. Let's take this rare crow down with us. And yeah, I think what I'll do is real quick. Have we got time? Probably not. I'm going to put the stuff in where it's supposed to be for right now, so I know roughly where we need to put things. So I know that my cloth goes in here, for example. We can get another wall going. So I'm going to organise stuff so that I've got clear inventory space, and I'll probably come back tomorrow in game and we can get started on this. Sounds like a plan? I think so. I tell you what, just while I think about it as well, this winter, one of the things we want to do is get the other catalogue, the furniture one, and that costs 200,000. So part of the reason that we got all of this wheat and we tried to mill it and grind it is so that we could sell it on. So I'm going to sell 109, see how much money we make from that. We've currently got 153,000, but will we get enough not only to keep our stocks of hay going, but to get this furniture catalogue so we can check that out maybe next week. Let's have a look. So farming wise, we've got 3,000, 5,000 from that, 50 a piece, 100, probably not worth it in the end. Only 9,700. I think farming is just the way to go. Our unusual stuff seems to be getting it, the artisan goods. So not worth it after all. But hey, 163,000, we're well on our way, and I think we'll be able to do it this winter at least. And oh look, it's snowing, so that's a win. But yeah, looks like mayonnaise and things like that is the way to go for us. We'll just keep on trucking the way we have been. And hey, let's quickly say good morning to our friends. So, good morning to our chicken friends. How are we all today? If you have a chicken in the game, say hi in the comments down below. I would love to see how you are doing, if you've had a fantastic week. And of course, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you can continue watching along throughout this winter as we continue making progress here. And if you want to be a chicken yourself, let me know. You could also be another animal. I don't really mind what you want to be, just let me know and I can put you in the game. If you want to be a duck, you can come in and be one of these ducks. Look at them, they're fantastic. Can't be a dinosaur, but you could be a duck. I think it's pretty much, I haven't figured out a way to rename animals. I don't know if it's possible, but we can at least send these ones off to a different farm and get new ones from Marnie. So if you want to be in the game, let me know. But for right now, we need to quickly go milk our cows and then get organized. Because like I said, that thing's a state. So got 4 cows. This is what I was talking about before. We need to try and get an automatic feeder for these. There we go. Let's start milking and then head into the shed. Alrighty, so first things first. You can kind of see the layout that we were going for originally, but I only have a coconut in this one. In this one, we don't have much either. So the first thing that I want to do today is make a little bit of room. So we're going to shorten these, what would you call them? Not alleyways, but aisles, I guess. We're going to shorten them slightly. And we've still got some color codage going on here, but I wanted to take a quick look at this sign because unfortunately you can't write on the signs, so you can't really do much interaction with them. But what we can do is put items on them. So if we were to put like that pine cone, then we know that this row is going to be all for trees and that kind of thing, right? So what I'm thinking is anything that grows on a tree, we can put in here. Anything that comes from a tree can go in here. So coconut, that's a fruit, right? Maybe that should go in a different section, like the farming section, but we could definitely put a piece of wood in there when we don't need it anymore and things like that. And then anything that requires us, you know, say this, which is also for wood, we take that and we will also add that in here. So like, where is it? So this is going to be our sort of wood area. This all needs to come out and all needs to go. Wood, of course, brown. So we'll keep it a similar sort of thing. Maybe we'll go for either the default because that's a darker brown, or this kind of yellow. I'm liking the normal default for right now. So yeah, let's do a bit of that. We need to move some stuff around, get ourselves in a bit of a more sensible layout. Currently there's just, like I said before, stuff everywhere. But we do have this nice seat where we can chill. So let me move some stuff around and I'll show you what we can come up with. Hopefully. Right, this is going to be difficult. Start getting in the chair. What is this thing? Oh, that's the oil maker. Okay, I got it. Right. Tree pack, what are you doing in there? Okay, so as you can see, this is going to be the fruit chest. I've got a couple more I need to do. So foraging, I think we're going to give a nice yellow to. There's not much when it comes to, you know, what I am selecting for these, but you know, it's just what feels right at the time. So this is going to be our foraging chest. You can see the sort of style we've gone for. Still trying to sort of get through anything. So this is going to be my monster loot chest. So that can come out. That's monster loot forage. You can see underneath where it says holly, it says forage, and we've got flowers as well. So that's not monster loot. So I'm just going through every single chest as much as we possibly can, like so, and then filling it in where needed. So forage, easy peasy, right? Makes sense. You kind of understand what we're going for here. Now, I've noticed I don't really need loads of chests, and the reason for that is you can kind of get away with a lot of these not having much in them. By that I mean, you know, some of them, if we make a flower chest, for example, it's not going to have many of these at all. So I might even end up just putting these in here eventually, but for right now we'll do this as the flower chest. There's still some fruits, there's some flowers. We've got our fruit chest and it's right here, so in you go. Lovely stuff. So we still got a couple bits we need to figure out homes for, but you can kind of see what we're going for. These signs have been great. Let's see what do we want for forage. Let's go with a mushroom. That's a pretty traditional looking mushroom. I think we'll definitely be able to tell what that is. So over this side, we can see we've got the loom. This is where our cloth is, and this one is our kind of tools. So we're going to, let's just take the watering can for a second and water the sign. Apparently we can't use the tool to do that, but we could use our wool, I suppose. I know it's an artisan good, but just because the loom is there. So this is where our normal artisan goods are. These are our animal products that we're going to turn into artisan goods, and so we've got the oil maker there. This one, as you can see, this is seeds. We've got a seed maker, and then here we've got a fertilizer. So this is going to be all seeds. This one is our minerals. This is making diamonds for us, and you can see we've got all our minerals in here, and then we've got some leftover space here. So that's what I'm saying about we don't necessarily need all of that room, but because there's all these, I don't know if we're ever going to fill this up. You can have up to 999 in a stack of these, so unlikely we're going to go above that. On this side, this is fishing, obviously. So we've got our fish in here, and we've got our sea creatures there. In here, this is our wood one that we were talking about before, so all of our things to make trees, and then this is going to be where we keep the wood, right? I guess, actually, sea creature, seaweed, and algae can probably go in there. That seems like the sort of place it would go. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And then we've got rice and wheat flour and wheat. So things that kind of feel similar to this, I think we're going to put those in here because those are kind of things that we're turning into other products, right? Makes the most sense. We've still got a little gap right here in the corner. That's a little foraging corner, so maybe we'll end up just, for right now, we'll put the chair down in this corner. We just turn her around, and then we can sit here and watch our recycling machines. Why not? Now, you might be wondering what these are here. So on the left-hand side, we've got our treasures. So this is all of our swords and outfits and rings. We've got our artifacts in here and our warp totems, and then all kind of decorations and stuff. So that's kind of treasures. On the right side, this is where we're going to have our monster loot. Oh, there's a forage right there. This is going to be our resources. So everything that we need to make, probably should move this, but it's in this place, so it's fine. To make sort of the bars, and we've got coal and fibers, that kind of thing in there. And then right here we have a little bit of leftover, which I need to take out, but this can be left over for adventuring things as well. And then on our 2 purple chests we've got cooking, all of the things that give us energy. And on this side we've got bombs and things that we're going to craft into machines. So if we're going to go on an adventure to, say, Skull Cavern or something, we can come in, we can grab what we need for some energy and some destruction. So I thought that made the most sense. So what have we got left here? We've got an animal product. So everyone, where do you think this goes? Yeah, that's right, it's going to go somewhere over here, not there, obviously, but right here. We've got a vegetable, we've got a seed, and a forage. So seeds going to go up here, nice and easy. We've got a forage and a vegetable, so we're going to go down in this little area here. You in there. This is our forage one. Perfect. And now if we have a look at our inventory, we have got pretty much everything we use on a day-to-day basis and nothing else. We actually don't need the scythe very much now that we're in winter, but we will try and upgrade, I think, our steel hoe to a golden one this winter if we can. And we definitely use these and the milk. So the shears and the milk pail, we definitely use those from time to time. We want to try and upgrade this, but we're going to use the cheese as our sort of normal energy source. And I think that makes the most sense. I feel so much better now that I know where everything is. We've got our machinery, we know what we're doing. I know there's not a sign here either, and we do have this spare chest. Perhaps we could get rid of that, but I'm sure there's something I've forgotten, so I want to have at least 1 or 2 little spare areas. But let me know what you think of that storage solution. Our shed is looking beautiful. I'm very happy, and I think, actually, that is all I've got time for this week. I really hope you enjoyed, even if it was a bit of a shorter one. At least it felt like a shorter one, even though now that I think about it, I have been sat here for a couple of hours literally just staring at chests. So that's why I need to go and take a bit of a break, edit this video and get it out to you. And next week we'll be back and we'll do some proper winter exploration, get really into it, because we need to do a few things. So make sure you are subscribed for that so you don't miss any of the videos. And until next week, I hope you have a fantastic week ahead. I think the weather is going to be good for me here in the south of England. Let me know what it's like for you, where you are. Stay safe. Until next time, have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye bye for now. Bye, ducks.